YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka Medusa. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Every time I post up new content, just finished. Well, I did a rewatch of the show that I did on Friday with Jesus is Lord, right? Or so-called Jesus is Lord, right? Matter of fact, I was like, you know what? Jesus is Lord is your name, knowing that Jesus is not the name. And then it's almost like I look at your title and it's almost like it's a double negative, because for the most part, right, Jesus is not the name, and then you were like, Jesus is Lord. So I'm just like, okay, Lord is a title, right? So, but then again, I gotta ask you the question, right? Jesus is Lord. The Lord of what? Stupidity? Because that's exactly what the fuck you was sounding like on Friday, right? But in our case, right, just like I said, I went on the guy's show or whatever, because this motherfucker, he's sitting up here hollering about, okay, Jesus is coming back, even though he done been here 3 times already. And I actually really laid stuff out for him, right, to actually really prove my point, right? And he still didn't catch it, right? Just like Jesus would actually really never catch it. But in other case, right, you know how, like, when you go to a concert or whatever, and then you pay the ticket, you pay the freight or whatever, and then you go listen to your group or whoever it is that you went to go pay for, right? You listen to them, right? And then after a while, they just say, well, hey, guess what? It's been great. It's been good. Thank you. Good night. Then they go off stage, right? And then there's that conversation, right? So for the most part, that's just how it was with the show that we did on Friday. You know, it was like, hey, it's been great. Thank you. Good night. Then I hear the conversation. And after I done told this motherfucker, right, how does shit go, he still fucked it off. So for the most part, it's just like what I said, right? He'll never catch it. Or at least it ain't meant for him to catch at this particular time, right? So all I could do is motherfucking laugh about the shit, like seriously, right? But he said he wants to do a part 2, which for the most part, I really don't have no problem with. But I'm just sitting up here, it's like, okay, if you gonna talk shit about me after the fact, right, then you might wanna make sure that you edit that shit out of your doggone broadcast. Like, seriously. Because like I heard, I mean, for the simple fact, I didn't hear every goddamn thing, but I heard enough that even that what I told you, you still fucked that off. And it's just for the simple fact, as far as like the birthday goes, I told you about that. I even read it to you. I even told you that Joshua was not born under the Gregorian calendar, which starts in doggone January. It starts in Abib, which is roughly which is the month of April for us. I laid all that shit out for you, you dumb fuck, and you still fucked it off, right? But I look at you, Jesus is Lord, the rest with the same way that I look at you, a lot of you so-called Christians. Y'all is just about as bad, if not worse, than the so-called devil worshipers. Because every first Sunday, you go to church, you drink your little devil of grape juice, and y'all want to say, oh, this is the blood of Christ. Then you take your little cracker and say, oh, that's the body of Christ. Now, if that ain't motherfucking devil worshiping, I don't know what the fuck is. So Jesus is Lord. If you actually really watching this, or you will watch it, yeah, you need to come see me again so I can whoop that ass again. So for the most part, y'all already know who I am. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know who the fuck to tell. Till next time.